Well, Brent, we know who the punter's going to be, Jackson Ross. We know who the kicker's going to be, Max Gilbert. As for who's going to return punts and return kicks, we know Blue Carter will return punts, but who returns kicks?
Well, I think that's, it's been Peyton Lewis, but do they go that direction? Hey, let me say this. Are they going to return a kick? Or are they just going to fair catch everything? If they're just going to fair catch everything, it doesn't matter. Are you going to go try to make a play returning kicks? Maybe it's the freshman Morris,
Yeah.
Peyton Lewis has done it. Maybe it's Rodarius Jackson. Can you afford to put a receiver back there when you have the limited numbers that you have? I don't know. Is there a defensive back, that you have? You kind of like a bigger guy there.
Yeah.
But again, I think the question is, are you even going to focus on really returning kicks? They fair caught so many of them that it's not. I don't know that position's not what it used to be in terms of importance. Blue Carter in the punt return is. The other thing too is I think one of the most important guys in this group is Josh Tuberville.
Yeah.
Because Tuberville's your kickoff man, your backup place kicker, and your backup punter.
Yep.
I mean, he is the true utility guy if you're talking about a baseball deal. So you want to make sure he stays healthy. He had a great year kicking off last year, but he's going to be the backup to all three positions. And as you move to 105 scholarships, you're going to not see teams with 7 walk-on kickers anymore, right? It's going to change. So having a utility guy who can do multiple spots is important, and Tennessee's blessed to have one in Josh Tuberville.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to kind of see where that goes, long term. For me, I think you hit the nail on the head, as far as the kickoff return stuff, because they just don't. I think Heupel's very comfortable taking it at the 25 versus, getting hit and tackled at the 18 and having to go 82 yards. To say, let's just take the most we can get and take the fair catch and go on. Punt returns, Boo was so dynamic a year ago. Once he finally got the opportunity, is he better this year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about better. I think that's just such a God-given ability, and it's just one of those deals where he's fearless. He's great with the ball in his hands in open space. I think the question is, does this group continue to stay with the special teams edge that they've had with Mike Heckler from a mentality standpoint? Now, you could say they had too many penalties or they busted this or whatever, but there was a real pride in that special teams group. With Mike Heckler gone, I think it stays because of the emphasis they put on special teams. But that group has played with an edge, and that's why they've been pretty good in the kicking game. They've got to have that, got to continue to have that edge.
There's no doubt about that. I think Max Gilbert's bounce back after that little bit of a slump he had in the middle of the year last year was huge for him. I expect him to really be dynamite this year.
Yeah, I just think you're comfortable. I mean, think about it. This time a year ago, everybody's like, "Oh, what are they going to do with place kicker?" You don't have those questions right now. You feel great about where you are with that whole scenario. I mean, you like your long snapper, even though Solansky's gone. You feel comfortable there. Your holder's back. Max Gilbert should feel very comfortable with everything that he has with where he's at right now. So I like this group. I think they'll be fine on special teams because you have so many answers. And the one answer you don't have, it's not the most needed position when you talk about kickoff return guy.
You're right about that. And then Jackson Ross is Mr. Steady Eddie over there, kicking it left and right-footed. Did you know he could do that?
I heard that he could do that. Will they continue to do all that stuff?
That's a great question.
Will they be a little more conventional with him this year? Is there any kind of philosophy changes there when you talk about
Bonamago, Blocker, and all those guys changing? And one guy's been here, one guy's not. But I mean, what kind of influence does that have?
Yep, we'll see. But I think they'll be good in that group because it's been such a focal point in this program since Josh Heupel's been here, and he's not going to change that.
All right, all the positions that we've run through. Tomorrow, we run through the coaching staff. Josh Heupel enters year 5. We'll talk about it right here on the Volquest Positional Previews.